So today we're at Rio Grande del Norte National Monument. This is a really new national monument. It was only made into a national monument a couple of years ago. And we're about 30 miles north of Taos. And we are going to hike down to the Rio Grande. It's in a big gorge and it's a beautiful area out here. You can see mountains in the distance maybe. We're on what's called the Taos Plateau. The Sangre de Cristo is back to the east. The San Juan's off to the west, and in the middle is the Rio Grande, which begins way up in Colorado. We're going to do a little bit of hiking. As you can see, the Rio Grande has got a deep trench here in the Taos Plateau. We've got Cerro Grande in the background and the Taos Gorge. Well, the first visit to any national park or monument should be the visitor center. That is, unless they're closed, like this one is. My guess is that they open in the spring and they're closed for the winter months. This is a fairly remote area, and traffic here is very, very light, even in the summertime, or I should say in the warm months. So if you want a place where you're not going to see a lot of people, Rio Grande del Norte National Monument is going to be it. But we can still go hiking, so that's what we're going to do. As you can hear, Philip is ready to go. We have arrived at the Big Arsenic trailhead. At the moment, there is nobody here. Once again, if solitude is what you're after, this is the place for you, especially in March. And we've parked here and we're going to hike down. It's a mile down into the canyon. I think about 400 feet elevation gain or loss, gain and loss. Looks like there's a sign here that would tell us exactly what it is. No, it wasn't off too much. 0.8 of a mile down, 680 feet elevation gain. At the bottom there is a spring right by the Rio Grande, so should be a lot of fun. We're going to head down this way. The trail does have some steps, and you do have to really watch your footing, a lot of loose rock, things like that. And so if you're a little bit not sure on your feet, it would take a little bit of work. As you can see here, here's the Rio Grande. That's where we're heading down there.
Way down there right by the water.
Getting pretty close to the bottom here. One more switchback, I think. The spring, big arsenic spring, is down here in the bottom right-hand corner of the frame. But they've got several nice little picnic areas. It's just a really neat spot. The spring, I don't know if you can see it or not. It is flowing right out into the river, right in the crook on the right-hand side of the river. It's a beautiful spot. Beautiful spot. Pretty easy hike, a mile down, a mile back up. So let's go down there and look at the spring. So Philip, what have you found? Oh, you found a spring, haven't you? It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful.
There might be a little meadow hiding in those rocks.
Yeah. Where does the spring go to?
Down there.
Into what?
Into here, all the way down to the bottom of the mountain towards the Rio Grande River.
All right. That's correct.
It goes through here
Yeah.
and underground and here.
Yeah.
It goes between those two rocks.
How about that?
Down here.
Yeah.
Sometimes it goes down.
Oh, it goes under the rock, doesn't it? That's really cool. Oh, it is warm. The water is very warm. I would say in the mid-60s even. It must be heated a little bit from all the volcanic activity around here. You can see the river. It's going off into the river there. Okay. It's also possible to walk right down to the river's edge here. Really nice. Getting to the water sometimes is pretty difficult, but here at the spring, you come off to the side and you're right at river level. North end, coming from Colorado, heading on down to Texas. There's the spring coming in. Walk over there. Pretty good basalt rock here. Been worn by a lot of water. A lot of water. Just come across that. What are we saying?
Bye bye, Spring. See you next time.
All right, hike up. Here we come. Somebody get.
I thought here we go.
All right.
Do you think he'll maintain that speed all the way up?
Hope so, because I can't. I'd love to see him outpace me. Be careful on the ice. Move over into the rocks. Yeah, there you go. One other thing here before we leave completely, if it's your thing and you like to see pictographs or petroglyphs, I think all of these are petroglyphs. When you're down at the spring, which is right there, you can go from the spring and keep walking north along that trail right there. You can see it faintly. And you can go up to about right there, about another 2/10 of a mile maybe. And there are some boulders with some petroglyphs. They're not the greatest ever, but they are some. If, like I said, if that's your thing, there are some more to look at. We didn't do that today, but it is possible to do. Now, back to the hike. Philip, we made it back to the car. High five? Perfect. Did you have a good time?
No.
No, of course not. No, why would we have a good time? Okay, good.
I had a good time.
Oh, okay, good.
Me too.
These, Mr. Daniel, are pea targets.